So this is a really cool straight arm lock I like to do, and I'm going to show some of the real key details that make this work. A lot of the time when I'm playing this like knee shield half guard, this person's going to be resting their hand anywhere from my hip to like my ribs, somewhere in here. A lot of the time it's on my hip. Okay. What I like to do is I just want to rest my hand along like their tricep and grab right behind their little elbow bone. Okay, this is going to allow me to have a really tight grip on that elbow when I decide to pull it in. Right, so I'll be playing my guard. I can look to block this wrist, and what I want to do here is extract this foot. I want to start to extract this foot and put it on Sarah's hip, right? And I'm going to actually use this foot to push her away as I pull this elbow into me, right? So I'm going to do it in two motions, but it's really one motion. I'm going to push her away as like I pull this elbow into me, right? And what I'm looking to do when I pull this into me is just essentially get her thumb right here behind my rib cage, right? I don't really want to go too much further than that. I don't want to pull her into like an underhook, right? So it's just this like slight pull where I get her thumb behind my rib cage, then I take my tricep and I pin it to her wrist and pin to my body, okay? Now once I have all this in place, I'm just going to take my knee right behind her elbow and I'm going to look to drop pressure down on that elbow. Right? It's super important that I don't try to pull her too deep into this, right? If I do that, I'm gonna end up in like an underhook scenario. Now, luckily this foot is gonna keep her from being able to pass, but if she takes this hand, pushes it down, right, and starts getting chest to chest on me, it's gonna be a problem, right? I wanna make her feel like she's really stretched out, so that's why I'm pushing and pulling. So now, right, if she goes to try and push it, it makes everything really hard. Even if she gets that hand on my foot, as I bring my knee, or I should say, as I bring my foot and inner thigh in, really, really tight arm lock, right? Another key detail is when I'm bringing this up and in, right? See the way my inner thigh comes right behind like my wrist and thumb? So when I apply that pressure, I drop down. If my knee and thigh are up around her shoulder, when I go to drop, I don't have nearly the same pressure behind that elbow, okay? Now essentially the next one I really like to work off of this is when I start doing all the same setup, instead of looking to get behind this, if I feel the elbow is slightly turned up, I'll actually punch my wrist and my thumb down and look to cause like this little rotation upwards of her arm. Right, it's going to be important that the arm kind of does this, right? If the arm stays down, I can still get a finish, but I really want this like upwards rotation. And then when I'm here and I drive my wrist in, I'm cutting up and in like this, right? So I'm driving up and in, right? I should be able to finish this just by pushing my wrist up. If I want to make this even stronger, I bring my other leg in, sorry. No, you're good. Right, I bring my other leg in and I can basically lift my hips and everything through it, okay? All right, now this straight arm lock that I'm showing here is really good in a lot of different scenarios, right? So again, I pull in here, right? I start to punch up, right? You guys are gonna have to practice it a lot. I really need to work on that punch up to bring that arm upwards, right? It's a really small detail, but it makes all the difference. If Sarah's elbow's here and I just grab this, she's gonna turn out. She could do kind of whatever she wants to get that arm out, right? But when I get this little turn where I cut up, go ahead, try to move your elbow in any way, no. Right? It's all pressure, right? So now, like, when we're in different scenarios, right, this is one I like to show, like, when we're playing these leg battles, right, and maybe we're coming off, and this person wants to win that top position, and they'll start reaching in towards my hip, I can look to hit just this quick straight arm lock, right, and go from there. Like, there's a lot of different scramble type scenarios where I can just catch this.